After a couple of days which have shocked, reverberated the world and saddened everyone, let's hope just for a little couple of hours tonight here inside St Mary's, Southampton fans can enjoy their team giving us all a bit of a winning, spirited lift for a couple of hours. Aaron's up down the right for Josh Sargent. First time ball from Gilmour, he's a clever one. Looking for Pukki to chase. Now was Bednarek's pace, not quite Pukki's. He gets there, the Finn, gets to the byline, touches onto his left foot in the penalty area, sends it back towards Sargent, who fires it right-footed, blocked, back out again, and off the hand of Forster, who flung himself to his right for a corner to Norwich, and they hit Saints on the counter-attack, and that's as close as we come to a goal.
Well, it really was a good counter-attack as well. Pukki doing really well down that right-hand side.
Ben Gibson, son of Steve Gibson, of course, the man who's done so much for Middlesbrough Football Club over the last couple of decades, nearly 3. Williams under pressure, and they've given it away, and Brozier's collected it. He's had his shirt tugged, he's in the box, and he hits it too close to gun. It's a comfortable save. Really, Brozier should have put that in the back of the net for me. It's opened up in front of him on his left foot, and he's rather scuffed the shot, Dave.
Yep.
Ward-Prowse then plays it out to the left wing to Walker-Peters, 10 yards inside the Norwich half. Great ball to Elyounoussi, no flag at the moment, still onside, edge of the box near the byline, can't get the pass away to find someone, and then gives it away. Poor clearance is poor though. Walker-Peters will drill it straight at Angus Gunn. Very comfortable for the keeper, but a shot on target.
The run from Elyounoussi was absolutely superb.
Walker-Peters working it down the left now. Brozier's come out there to work with him. Elyounoussi stayed infield. And
another good slot.
He gave a run. He goes to the back post. Livramento hesitated. Thought it might come out to him, Dave. He could have gambled and gone in for that maybe, but he's kept possession, and Ward-Prowse will whip it to the back stick. Off Brozier. Shot down from Elyounoussi. Hits Gunn on the leg and balloons out of the box. And if that was onside, that's a golden chance missed. Or saved. You've got to give the goalie credit. Corner again.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Elyounoussi has taken up slots tonight. He's run into little pockets, into little spaces. He's been tremendous.
I think he's onside as well, Dave. That's a good save from Gunn. Here it comes from the left. Whipped in, curled in viciously, header down, and Ché Adams had a free header 6 yards out, and he's missed it, got his timing wrong, skimmed off his head. That's a gift. 0-0.
He was left on his own. And Norwich, they were so concerned about the ball coming in to that near post, they've left Adams on his own.
Oh, Dave,
and really,
no one within 2 yards of him. He's just got to stand there and nod it in. And again, like I said, it's Man City-esque, isn't it? Get it to the wing, play it to the man inside, and then whip it in first time at the angle. Saints are doing it a lot, trying to work those positions, and Livramento picks it up as Williams slips, pulls it back, and surely they have to score, and they do. Ché Adams couldn't have made that any harder, but he won't care. He finally bundles it over the line, and Southampton's pressure finally pays off. Saints 1, Norwich 0. Ché Adams scores against Norwich, home and away in the Premier League. It's his 7th goal of the season, and they have the lead before half-time. Southampton 1, Norwich 0. Dave Merrington.
Well, it was a scramble in at the finish. The ball's gone down the right-hand side.
I mean, he's even missed it in the first chance, Adams.
Yeah, it seems to have bounced just in front of the keeper.
Great cross.
They made a mistake, Norwich. It's come in, the keeper's made a save. It's bounced between the pair of them, and then eventually gets on the end of it.
Cool. That was what you would call, Dave. Fred Carno's in there. Salisu plays it back. That was a little bit sloppy from Salisu. Forster has to come out and clear it. Drills it straight into the Norwich player's head on halfway. Why they're making such a mess of this? It's almost like Forster saying, can you just blow the whistle, ref? And he gets it up to Ché Adams, and Stuart Armstrong will take over, and he'll drive towards the D suddenly, and Southampton might double their lead before the break. Elyounoussi, and he screws it across the 6-yard area and doesn't test the keeper, and that's the end of the first half, and it should have possibly been 2-0 again. Walker-Peters again working with Adams, who's pulled out wide and put Hanley out there with him. Plays it back in field and backwards to Romeu. Romeu looks up, sends it across the pitch out to the right boot of Tino Livramento, midway inside the Norwich half, looks for a 1-2 with Armstrong, gets it, got time to get the cross lined up, he hangs it a bit to the back post, but Elyounoussi brought it down, he can't get his shot away. Armstrong comes off Hanley's boot and wobbles out to the far side, and it's away in the end, stretched away for a Southampton throw by Brandon Williams.
They've had chances tonight, to put this game to bed and out of sight.
Yeah, just a bit too much on that for me from Livramento. Yes, it found Elyounoussi. He couldn't get the shot. He wanted to turn, couldn't face goal. Armstrong's shot was blocked. Now they've worked it down the right. That's clever. Now Brozier can look up. Feeds Armstrong into the box. Oh, he's hit it straight at the Norwich defender. Back to Carl Walker-Peters. And somehow his perfect volley, he's managed to hit straight at the goalkeeper, who didn't have to move a muscle to clear it back out. Norwich.
Well, it's woke the crowd up.
Yeah. But that anywhere else, Dave, it's 2-0.
You've just got to kill it off.
Yeah, here's Armstrong again, might get another go. He does, and he pulls this one wide of the right-hand post. Saints suddenly coming to life and having 3 goes at the Norwich goal. Armstrong with 2 of them, but Walker-Peters' volley, if it goes anywhere but straight at Gunn's face, it's 2-0. Now it's back with Max Aarons, and Brozier almost catches him. He just gets it off though to Rupp. Good ball into feet, dummy from Sargent. Pukki has it in the D, can't face goal. Tackle this time from Bednarek. Southampton would like to break, and they might break. And suddenly Armstrong's over halfway, and I think Brozier's gone offside. We'll have a go. He's going to race in on goal anyway. Williams does well. The shot comes off the goalie, and the linesman eventually flags.
Gee whiz.
I know. That was a long time for the linesman. As soon as Brozier touches it.
It does my head. I've got to be honest. As a pro, I mean, he's well offside, Adam.
Yeah.
He's just got to stick his flag up.
Pukki made a run across in front of him, but he didn't deliver the ball. Now Pukki has it. It's fallen nicely for him from a challenge on Sargent, and he stayed on his feet and got past 2. At the ball, in the end, his shot gets away, and Salisa has to block it instantaneously, and it's away for another corner. And Ralph Hasenhüttl now will make a change or 2. Shane Long and Jack Stevens called back.
Those chances we've missed are now becoming costly. It's nail-biting time, to be honest.
Outswinger towards the penalty spot, goes over everybody. They all miss it. 2 Saints players on the floor. Norwich recover quickly. Oh, that's a free header, and it should have been on target. And Grant Hanley again, who scored his only goal of the season against Southampton in November, misses a sitter.
Just off centre of the 6-yard box, and he's missed a sitter. You're right, you're spot on, Adam.
He's got to hit the target, hasn't he, Dave? It's a little bit behind him possibly in his defence, but he's got to get his head on that.
Not an easy one, but chance.
Shane Long, of course, scored off the bench last week against Everton for his first Premier League goal for 2 years as Romeu wins it back and Norwich caught in their own half, and that looked like a foul on Adams. The referee agrees, and finally, for the first time tonight, James Ward-Prowse will be in his territory for a free kick. Norwich arguing vehemently with Simon Hooper. The Saints have gone to a 3 at the back: Stevens, Bednarek and Salisu. 7 minutes to go. It's just to the right of centre. It's at least 10 yards outside the box. There's at least 5 yellow shirts in the wall. Here comes Ward-Prowse, just over the bar. Gunn was flinging himself to his left, and Ward-Prowse just couldn't get it down.
If that had been below the bar, he wouldn't have got it.
No, he was scrambling. We're staying on air on 96.1 after 10 o'clock to get reaction from Ralph Hasenhüttl to this game, and you've got time to read your texts and tweets and WhatsApps out. Poor clearance again from Norwich. Gibson this time guilty. Lovely ball from Armstrong. Elyounoussi could finish it. Oh, and it almost went through Gunn's hands. It's a corner, but Gunn almost fluffed that save, and Elyounoussi smashed it at him. And Saints have a corner, and the ball's at the right end of the pitch.
Man of the match tonight for me, Elyounoussi.
Yeah. Into the 88th minute, Ward-Prowse, hand up, then he delivers right-footed. Good header away. Romeu will volley it. Oh my word! Oh my word! That is some finish from Oriol Romeu to give Southampton 3 more points in the Premier League. The Spaniard has delivered an absolute howitzer, a perler, a worldie, right-footed on the angle. Angus Gunn, absolutely no chance. It's Romeu's first goal since October 2020 against West Brom here, and he has smashed Southampton to victory. Saints 2, Norwich 0. Full-time whistle goes. Southampton's unbeaten home run in the Premier League stretches to 10 matches. They go above Brighton into 9th place.